Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Where am I supposed to look? Oh, probably there. Okay. Hi. Uh, I'm so sorry that I missed those last 2 weeks with you. Uh, I'm recording this message kind of to say goodbye to you guys. Uh, because, yeah, I won't be there tomorrow, personally. Or today. My goodness. No, it's today, you see? I'm losing the track of time. It's Thursday, right? Okay, sorry. Anyways, my face isn't working the way it's supposed to work. When I smile, it looks like this. Half of my face kind of is okay, and the other half is a bit paralyzed. It's called Bell's palsy, and it happened because of my very low immunity. An ear infection developed into that. I'll spare you the details, but generally the doctor told me to stay home and not even think about going back to work for a few weeks. And I think she was right. So that had a lot of good sides to it, which means I'm kind of slowly regenerating and recuperating, and I can already close my right eye, which is a blessing. You know, you don't appreciate the fact that you can close your eye when you can do that. But when it stops working and you literally can't blink and your eye is tearing up all the time and you have to just glue it shut, otherwise it'll dry, then you appreciate the fact that you can blink. So now, yeah, here I am. Uh, I'm telling this to all of you so that you kind of uh, understand why I wasn't there. It's not that I just uh, looked for some excuse to, you know, stay home and chill. I really, really looked forward. Uh, I was looking forward to those last lessons that we were gonna have together, and I know it's not the same. But what I did do, and that's why I'm not recording using the rear camera, but the or whatever. Uh, is I created these two things on in OneNote, and I call it's under this section parting gifts, because well maybe it's a bit too much of a word. Those are gifts, but whatever. Uh, First, you have the subjunctive, and I'm not gonna do a lesson here in this video. I'm just gonna show you what you can do with it. Basically, I would just start by spending 2 minutes trying to understand what the hell this means. Then I would read this article, which is here. You double click it, and then if you feel like it, take a look at a more uh, English learner's perspective. Yeah, because this is more for a linguist, someone just interested in language, and this is more for someone who just wants to needs, for example, to pass these exams. You don't need the subjunctive mood for matura, so this is an extra thing. Another extra thing that I was super stoked on doing with you guys, and we didn't do it, and we would normally spend like 4 hours doing that, is this. It's the United States of Lego, and it's this 50 photograph series by a guy, Jeff Friesen, who made these, well, what would you call them? They're photos. They're no, they're Lego recreations of things, of something funny, maybe, or stereotypical related to a state. And the the cool thing about it is you can learn so much about the states by analyzing these, right? Because this would be Alabama, and it says the Crimson Tide washes tailgaters onto the playing field, or so they later claimed to the referee. There are so many things to unpack there. Tailgaters. the Crimson Tide. All of those things are related to Alabama. Some of those jokes are they're not that deep like the one for Alaska. It's give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Fish a man and he has food for a week. I don't think that there's too much, or maybe there. No, I don't think there is much more to this one. But to many of these, whoa! Like look at this one. This is Arizona. To be honest, John and Juan, which is of course the same name, right, are still on the fence about their relationship. Oh, and it's great, right? Because there's a fence in Arizona, and Mexicans built it, and Americans paid them to build a fence, basically to keep Mexican migrants out, and to be on the fence about something, uh, and it keeps going, and it keeps going, and it keeps going. Look, California, I think, is the only state that's here that has two photos. Yeah, so North and South California, because these are two very distinct cultures. Uh, and yeah, some of them, yeah, like this one, inspired by Emmanuel Leut's famous painting "Washington Crosses the Delaware." Like, what is this about? Why Washington crosses the Delaware? What is Washington crosses the Delaware? Of course, is that painting, right? Where they're on those boats and all that. So we're not going to do that together, but feel free to explore this, and perhaps you'll have questions, and perhaps you'll be able to uh, kind of figure out the references. Why is the word lemonade in quotation marks here, right? And all that kind of stuff. Um, so I hope, and at the beginning there's an article that kind of introduces you to the whole concept. So I hope you enjoy that. Uh, I'm not saying do this before Matura. I'm saying uh, if you feel like it, do it after your Matura, if this looks like something interesting. Anyways, uh, hello again. I am really looking forward to seeing you in person at your end of school graduation ceremony, which is, I think, what, June the 3rd? Something like that, right? But I'm not sure. I'll have to make sure. And yeah, uh, at the same time, thank you for these 4 years. You're the you're the first group that I had, since grade 1 all the way through grade 4 in this high school. Uh, it's it's been a pleasure, really. Whenever I said I love coming to your lessons, I was always telling the truth. Uh, I really like working with you guys, and I hope these lessons were okay for you. If they didn't give you what you needed, sorry. I'm sure there were things I could have given you and I didn't. And yeah, if you want to tell me what that was, I will also happily, read into that feedback. What was missing, what you would have changed about those sessions. And yeah, thanks a lot. I hope our paths cross again uh, in not so distant future, right? And in the not so distant future, meaning at the end at your graduation ceremony. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your enjoy your maturas. Enjoy the mayuvka, and then good luck on the maturas. Remember, it's not the end of the world, even if you don't pass them the way you were hoping to. You can retake them, or later you'll find out that life takes you places that you weren't planning, and those places are better than what you had planned. Okay, thank you very much. Again, sorry I couldn't be there to kind of deliver this personally and to have these last 2 weeks with you. If you need anything, please message me. I'll happily reply to every message that I get. All right, guys. Thanks. Excelsior!